Mm-hmm. Good morning. What's going on, people? Can you guys hear me okay?
Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Because
can hear you.
I can't hear you that well.
Hey, you just fine.
I'm wondering if what am I doing wrong?
Beats the hell out of me.
So I'm doing something wrong
Yeah.
because I can't hear. I barely hear Steve,
Oh boy.
and I barely hear Christina.
Yeah, it's on your end. 'Cause everybody says they hear you fine.
As long as the listeners can hear, that's good. But I
Yeah,
mean, I'd like to hear too.
Well, that
Just so
would
I
be
can
nice
hear
to
really
hear.
clear, you know. Because
right?
usually you're really clear.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why you're not.
Oh, Jason probably fucked something up.
Yeah, when Jason set it up, he screwed something up. I'll tell you that. I can automatically tell that. I'll tell you right
Well,
now.
because when you did your test, it was just you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
didn't have anybody else
You know,
on.
you're absolutely correct.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just me.
That was just you.
Shit.
And everybody was hearing you fine, just like they are now, but you didn't
Yeah.
have any
You
other
should have
co-hosts
tested
with
it.
you.
Damn it.
I was available. No, nobody
Let
sent
me
me a fucking
try.
link. Nobody asked the fat guy.
Hold on, let me try how's that?
yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear. I'm worried about you guys. That's what I'm trying to get.
Right?
Can I hear you, Steve?
Yeah. I hear you fine.
It seems to be an anti-Steve
Anti-Steve?
problem. That's what's maybe the computers don't like Steve, and that's why I can't hear him that well. That could be good. I mean, that would be terrible. That would be terrible.
Oh, Lord.
Dance has closed my blinds. They're too far. I can't, We'll have to close them later because I can't reach them. Oh, there we go. There's my camera. Oh, that looks good. There we go. I'll turn my camera on. It's a little better. Yeah.
And Amanda, I was told not to show up.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
we literally have just got started, and here we go.
1 minute, I was a head donut getter, and the next minute I'm cut the fuck out.
Here we go. Here we go with the complaint. Okay, so well, I guess we'll get into that. Steve, it's not that anybody was nobody was cutting you out. All right. There was no one cutting you out for starters. Let's explain. What was going on with Steve. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
We were moving.
Really?
And so we were moving, and Christina said,
"Oh, fucking Christina! God damn!"
Well, and my wife and daughter agreed with her. I think they really, because listen, because they thought about what are you really going to be doing?
You know exactly. I tried to tell you that Saturday.
And they were like, okay.
For the fat guy in a fucking way.
And they were just like, okay. So now there's just going to be two big fat guys standing in the middle that we have to move furniture around.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And so Christina told you early on before, she goes, don't worry about Steve. They don't need you. But then you got all pissed off and you started texting me that fucking Christina. So I mean that's what was happening.
Lord.
It wasn't
What? I totally.
Yeah.
I wondered that too when you said that Saturday. I was like, what the fuck? They don't need another fat guy in a way to push him around. It's like, oh shit, Steve Ray, go another room. Steve Ray, I'm like, fuck that.
Okay, so
I did something anyhow Saturday. Oh.
Oh, that's what you did Saturday?
Oh, am I supposed to continue with my?
I don't know. You act like you were going to say something, but. But anyway, yes, Steve, you would have just been in the way because it went very fast. I think we were on top of it, just in and out, in and out. I think it was a very, very smooth move.
I heard you fell on your ass.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That would have been worth it to see that.
Can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, there you are.
Hold on. Can you let me work on I'm messing with my audio. Where is my line in? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So I was gonna say that, Steve, if you would have listened to yourself, we'd have been set. But you refused to listen to yourself. So, that's why we had problems. You know what I mean? What you wouldn't have gotten upset.
Oh.
The reason you got upset is
I didn't think I got. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, you did. You were cussing me.
Saying Saturday, what you
I
said
remember
Saturday was
don't fucking invite
correct.
me to anything outside the fucking show. I remember that one.
Well, I'm just saying that what you were saying Saturday was absolutely correct.
Exactly.
Okay, so why did you get mad when you were correct? So why didn't you just say, "Oh, see, I told you that I was correct." Instead, you were like, "That fucking Christina." Instead, your response was, "That fucking Christina, she fucking told me. Now who's gonna get to? I'll eat all these fucking donuts myself."
No.
No.
I said, damn, glad I didn't go buy fucking donuts.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
I would have ate the donuts myself. I have no problem eating a dozen donuts.
Oh my God.
For the time.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
No, them donuts would have got that if I.
Here we go with the donuts.
I love donuts.
Yeah. So I still need to figure out why I can't hear you guys better. As long as the listeners hear you good, that's all that matters. But I should be able to hear you good.
It's just something with you because everybody says everything's on their end good.
Well, this is I blame Jason.
I would too.
He's the one that set it up.
This should have been tested. I mean, I know I was the one that tested it, but Jason was right here, And you guys, if you saw it Saturday,
I saw it, but I was
he
a little
was
late seeing
standing
it.
right beside me.
Yeah, Dan, Christina, the whole fuck is standing around.
So Jason should have been the one saying, oh, wait a minute, Raymond, let's test blah, blah, blah. And he never
Right.
did. He never said that.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Maybe something has to do with your counsel.
No, but my counsel looks fabulous. My counsel's great. But the problem is, let me turn. I have two mics on. Let me turn off the second mic. I just noticed it. The problem is that you guys speaking comes through the broadcast computer,
Oh,
Right.
which me speaking goes into the broadcast computer, and usually there's a line out from this computer running into my headset, and I just realized that it is not plugged in, and I don't know where it is.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I blame, you know who I blame for
So
that.
see,
Yeah.
it is his fault.
Yeah,
Fucker.
You
of
know
course.
who I blame.
Corey suggests a new IT guy.
You know exactly who I'm blaming. All right, let me see what this
Son
is.
of a bitch.
Hmm.
He had one fucking job.
Yeah, he had one job,
One job.
and should have been very.
He should have. I should have fucking been there. Goddamn, it would have been
Oh
correct.
my god.
If Steve
There
would have
would've
been
been-
here, let me just say, if Steve would have been here, it would work perfectly now. Or if
It would.
Steve, or if Jason would have called Steve and said, "Hey, Steve, we're going to test it. Can you get on your
Exactly.
microphone so we can test it?"
Yeah, that's all
And we
you
would
would
have
have had to
figured out there
do.
was an error.
That's all you would have had to do.
But it was the conspiracy between Jason and Christina.
That fucking Christina. Look where she is today. She's already bumped me down to 3. I don't know where the fuck she thinks she is.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I just noticed that. Hold on. I'll fix that, Steve. I see.
I thought I was the co-host of this
Yeah,
fucking
you're right. I
show.
I don't want Steve not getting the respect he deserves.
Oh Jesus Christ.
That's
Is that
That's
better?
better. That's the.
It sounds better.
I'm gonna be
Oh
straightforward with
Jesus
y'all.
Christ.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up.
Thanks for being straightforward.
You heard
We
that?
appreciate it.
Did you hear that? Okay, Ray.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We need I just oh, hold on. You might not be able to hear me for a second, but I think you can hear me. Just let me know with thumbs
Yeah.
up or thumbs down, will you?
Okay.
I guess I should ask a question.
Oh,
Yeah, if the question I'm asking it's can you guys still hear me?
yes. You changed
Yeah,
how you
yeah,
sounded.
now.
But did you hear me or did you not?
I actually hear you clearer now. I do.
So when I was
Yeah,
saying
you
you
can hear it
couldn't
now.
you couldn't hear anything?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I couldn't understand that. I was like, did you hear me? And Steve was going, yes. And Christina was going,
Flesh
"No."
mouth.
Oh, that's just I'm more confused. I'm more confused now. So hold on. I'm going to unplug something. And I'm going to ask you guys a question. When I ask you a question, let me know thumbs up or thumbs down. All right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to unplug something. All right?
I wish he could unplug Steve.
So
Fuck
I got
you.
a thumbs down. When I was asking if you could hear me.
No, we could not.
No.
Okay, everybody said thumbs down. Oh,
So there's a reason that I'm not hearing you. What about
Whoa.
now?
very
Oh
loud.
wow, really
Now
loud.
it's super loud. Okay. Now is it softer?
Yeah, a little bit higher for me.
Is it clearer or what is it?
There, that's there.
Yeah, right
This
there.
is where I need to be.
I can handle that.
All right. And yeah, all I need to get is my line out from this computer. Jason must have lost that wire or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep, it's probably in his van somewhere.
Yeah.
Fucker.
We haven't even started talking about the move, but boy, have I got stories. And boy, I've got this. I mean, I'm serious. I have tried to not stress. I know Christina knows exactly what I'm going to talk about, but
Yeah.
there's one gift that I made sure I received.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
There's one thing that I valued.
Oh shit.
There was one thing I valued of mine more than anything else. I mean, this is now, of course, first thing I value is my daughter and my wife, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But next to them, the thing that I value most was my television. And during the move, it got broken. I don't even know who broke. I'm starting to put it all together now, and I think I got a pretty good idea who broke it, but I'm not.
Thank God I wasn't there.
But I'm not gonna bust them out. But I know who broke it, who was there or who wasn't there.
Oh, fuck.
But I know someone. But I know how it was broken. And I know those that broke it feel bad about it. You know what I mean? I know they do, but you know, it was.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. So I'm starting to think that there were some people that were moving my stuff and they needed some advice, so they called someone. And this person told them how to pack it and gave them such bad advice that they broke my television. And I think it was Steve.
Yep.
I think it was Steve.
What?
I think that's what happened.
He said just toss it. He said just toss it in the back of the truck. It'll be okay.
Ooh.
My 30 some odd $100 television.
Not me. I fucking
My
say anything.
my 75-inch 30 some odd $100 television was broken in the move. When I turned it on, it was brought into the house. And so everybody started, they started coming into the living room to we're gonna, Christina was still working. She worked hard, man. So she was still working. Everybody else was coming into the living room. And I figured I would put the game on. We still don't have a DirecTV, but we have the internet set up.
Right.
So we had the internet set up, and I said, I want to put on the football game on Paramount Plus because I have Paramount Plus. So I turned the television on. And when I did, it had a huge black and multicolored thing going right down the middle.
Right.
I'm going to show you a picture of it.
Sounds to me like it wasn't supported well in the middle.
I'll show you that. When I show it to you, you're going to know exactly why. You'll see exactly where it's broken. But I was doing it, and when I did it, Jason was standing up right to the left of the TV, and Dan was right to the right. Okay.
Oh boy.
And then my daughter's boyfriend Landon was. He had just put the HDMI cable in the back, right?
He showed up.
Yeah. He showed up and worked his ass off.
I bet he did.
Of which I think some people noticed. I mean, the ones that noticed were like, you know, I saw Christina kept her eye on him to make sure he was working. And he worked his ass off. So my daughter was pretty happy with, you know, as was I. I was pretty happy with the work the kid did, you know.
So Christina's back in her daughter's good graces now.
Oh yeah, my daughter loves
Christina.
No, my daughter loves Christina. I know who she doesn't like.
Me?
She kept saying, "Oh, Ray, one friend of yours is very lazy, didn't show up to help." And I said, "Oh, you're right. I know exactly who you're talking about." I said, "I know exactly who you're talking about." Okay, I'm going to show you the picture. It was so bad. Before I make this public to everybody, I just want to let you know. It was so bad, Jason fell. And when you guys see the picture, you'll see what I'm talking about. What happened was so bad, Jason fell. He fell down to he was standing and he fell right down to the sitting thing. And he was like, "Oh my God." And I hear my daughter's boyfriend goes, "Oh, fuck." And then Dan walks in. That's the picture you're just about to see, everybody, okay? Here's the picture of when I turned the television on.
Oh my!
There we go.
God!
You see that line down the middle?
Oh yeah. So basically, you have two 32-inch TVs.
Yeah. So my 75 inches. That's what it looks like. Tyler asked, "Christina, why the fuck did you drop the TV?"
Fuck you, Tyler. I did not drop that goddamn TV.
Christina didn't drop the TV. It was, I won't say who, but Christina was not responsible.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So
I don't
gotta
know.
tell you guys that crushed me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just can't even explain because my vision has gotten so bad that I can't even play. I can't play MLB The Show on my other TV. So that's why I had to get. Adam says it will buff out. No, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's gone.
So that's $30-some-odd down the drain. I'm just gonna have to eventually get a new one. I can't afford one now because I'm still trying to figure out how to pay the rest of the security deposit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
I think it bounced in the back of the truck and hit something, and it just shattered it. But
yeah,
we did not want it in the back of the truck.
Unless there's somebody that fixes TVs and knows how to fix it or whatever would give me $200 for it, but it's done. I mean, it's going to cost more to fix than it would to just
Oh,
buy a
yeah.
new one. You can
Oh
go
yeah.
to, now it's a QLED. It's a special high-end television, but
Right.
it's dead. I mean, look at it. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
So you could see in the picture how fucked up it is. But that's how my soul feels right now. That's how
Will there be a funeral service for it?
yes, I'm gonna pray to baby Jesus to make sure that my
Jesus
TV is
Christ.
in heaven with
Oh,
Steve's
baby
kidneys,
Jesus.
kidneys and Larry's foot, and
Yeah.
I need to pray.
Oh my God.
Please, baby Jesus, let Raise TV pave the path of freedom.
Please, baby Jesus.
Please, baby Jesus.
Please, baby Jesus.
Oh. And whoever did this, baby Jesus, please have mercy on their soul.
Please forgive them, baby Jesus, because I'm not. Please, so someone
good Lord.
will forgive those fuckers. Please, baby Jesus.
Please,
Forgive
baby
them.
Jesus. Amen.
Yeah. So
Wow.
You know what? Tyler's right. He said if Steve was there, the TV would be just fine. But no, Christina had to turn Steve away.
Exactly.
well,
Had
but
you,
here's the
you
thing.
know what? If we would have had your truck, maybe.
But here's the thing.
No
Jason
comment.
had a plan. Jason had a plan on how to move it.
Huh?
If they would have listened to Jason,
Oh, yeah.
then we would have followed his plan. His plan was he was going to bring his van back once he delivered the studio stuff.
Uh-huh.
He was going to bring his van back and then bring my 75-inch with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But they didn't listen to the plan.
That's what we had planned.
No.
Because we stood out front and discussed that. And because me and Dan were adamant. We're like, that does not go in the back of the U-Haul. We are not putting that in the back of the U-Haul. Oh, it'll be just fine. I don't remember who it was, but they brought it
So,
out anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now
shit.
it's broken. Yeah, so and that was a Samsung. That television was a Samsung.
Oh, those are wonderful
Yeah.
TVs.
Oh, hold on, Goose. Let me bring Goose up.
Okay.
Oh, he says he's got scheduling issues. We should be able to hear him. We should be able to hear him now. So let me. All right, there we go. If he calls, we'll be able to hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a Samsung QLED something. Fucking
Yeah.
UHD 4K, or maybe it was an 8K. I don't know, but it was.
It
a
was
high-end
nice.
television.
It was nice.
It was a high-end television.
It was. I remember watching the Royal Rumble there.
Yeah. Oh, that was on my other TV. Was it? Did we watch the Royal? I don't know if we had the 75-inch for the Royal.
It was a big fucking TV.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Took up that whole
All I know
wall.
is, and it looked good, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And it
think
was once Rumble was on, just shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah. Oh,
No
yeah.
talking. No talking.
So I've only had it since January or February.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least I got a good 10 months out of it, or 9 months out, or 8 months out of it. Mm-hmm.
So
I got a good 8 months out of it. So,
young.
mhm.
So young.
And Dan had an idea. He said maybe we could check the pawn shops.
Huh? That's a possibility.
He said maybe we could check the pawn shops and see if, I have to take the picture down because it's just making me sad. He
Oh,
goes to see if any pawn shops have,
huh?
have a cheap deal on one.
I agree with Corey.
Never
That's
know.
I thought the same thing. It was your ex landlord's fault for wanting to raise the rent,
Yeah.
making you move.
But
Well, they
by the
didn't
way,
make you move,
yeah,
but
I got to tell you, this new house is fabulous.
oh, I've seen pictures of it.
I mean,
and
Christina, you were in the house.
Nice.
it's beautiful.
Very nice. I like it.
Christina almost went through the floor of the new house, but it is really. I mean, this is perfect. This is the happiest I have been in a house since probably since we lived in Chatham on Sequoia. So,
I was gonna say
Wow.
yeah, so
that's good. It looks, yeah. You showed me pictures. It's very pretty.
yeah. This house is beautiful. And the bathrooms, oh my God. Steve, the bathrooms, I get on the toilet, I spread my legs, give me some spread. You know what I mean?
So comforting.
Oh, yeah. Taking a dump on this toilet is so comfortable.
Oh my God.
It's so comfortable, Steve. It's like the most comfortable dump. It's like taking a shit on a cloud. That's what it feels. That's how glorious it feels.
Oh, shit.
It's amazing. This bathroom is fabulous. It's glorious, and I'm very happy being in this house. Except for,
Well,
I mean, this house. Except there's only one problem. Except for that, yeah. So it is gloriously. It's a wonderful house. I love it.
right.
And I love my studio. My studio is even better than I imagined.
And you sound very nice.
Very nice.
You guys, I'm telling you, it's this house. This is the house I would buy. You know what I mean? I love it. I
Right.
love it that much.
Wow.
I love this house. The bathroom, oh my God, I fit in it wonderfully. The kitchen is great. Everything's, the only thing is the television that I watch is too small. But oh well, I'll have to get used to it. Because when we started talking about what we're going to do with the TV, Goose was involved.
Oh,
I should have never put Goose part of that conversation. Goddamn Goose.
oh shit.
So Goose says, he goes, hey, we have a Best Buy credit card. He goes, I know. He goes, maybe you'll just, maybe you guys will just get a new TV and use payments to pay it off. And I'm like, well, sounds like a good idea to me, right?
Right.
So next thing you know, we're looking up 75-inch TVs. And you guys were right earlier. The price for TVs has gone down.
Oh yeah.
It's because when we had the, you guys remember when the shipping problems were going on and
Right, when it
COVID
was
and everything, all the
boats were
prices were
stuck.
being raised. Well, now all those ships are finally coming in, so they have too many televisions. now.
Yeah. They
So
can't
the
now.
price
They
is
can't sell
dropping.
them fast enough.
Yeah, you're finding 75-inch 4K or UHD QLED TVs. You're finding them now for hundreds of dollars. They're not
Right.
30 some odd $100 anymore.
Right.
So I could save money getting a new one, right? So
Oh yeah.
we start
Lord,
thinking
yeah.
about, oh shit, you know what I mean?
And
And
then-
even Dan brought up, he goes, get one at a pawn shop now because they're so cheap in the stores. The pawn shops are selling
Yeah.
cheap.
And pawn shops are loaded with them.
Yeah,
Everybody
and I
get
was
rid
like,
of them.
oh shit. And I was thinking, let's maybe we'll buy the TV.
Yeah.
But I don't have any money.
Right.
And Goose goes, "We let you borrow the Best Buy card."
Right.
And I'm like, oh, so we start looking for TVs. So while we're looking for TVs,
Oh boy. Oh.
here's where I screwed up.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
I say, I just saw an ad on Facebook for a used washer and dryer. And Goose goes, oh, you got to buy it front loaded. Oh, when I was married, we had a front loaded. It was the best washer and dryer I've ever had in my entire. So he starts talking about the front loaded, right? This goddamn Goose. And he starts talking about how wonderful it is. And I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, they have those at Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have those at Best Buy. I was like, oh, yeah. And I'm trying to, let's move on with this conversation. Let's move on with it. And I'm like, oh, look at this TV. This is a great TV. Blah, 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 blah. And then Goose goes, he looks right to my wife.
Uh-huh.
He looks right to her and he goes, I'm sure. He goes, you know what? He goes, D, you know what you guys should do? He goes, why not use my Best Buy card to get yourself a washer and dryer. I'm sure Ray'd be fine going with the old TV in here for a while if he knew that you guys could have laundry taken care of and that it would be less stress on you. And I'm sitting there going, I'm sitting there next to him going, what? And my wife's going, oh, that's a great idea. Goose. Oh, she goes, oh no, I certainly. He's so upset over this TV. No. And she goes, we can't pay back both of those.
Right.
All right. She goes, there's no way. And then Goose goes, well, I'm sure that Ray would want the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Right, bud? You know how he does that. Oh,
yeah.
Right, bud? Right, bud?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Right in front of her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so what the hell? So that means I got to say, fuck no. I don't that means in order for me to give an honest answer, I'd have to say, no, fuck no. I don't want a washer and dryer. I want a television. You know?
Yeah.
Priorities.
Yes. So I'm like, no. I don't want the washer. I want a television. But of course, I can't say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have to go, oh, yeah. You're right, Goose. We should
Oh boy.
Probably go for the washer dryer. He goes, yeah, televisions are always around.
Goose.
And I go, you son
Oh,
of a bitch.
Goose.
Ah, shit.
Would you rather your poor wife have to load up all the laundry, go to the laundromat?
I suggested that, by the way.
Oh my
It was not a very
God.
popular suggestion.
Who
No.
fucking cares? Trey has to watch a second-rate television now.
Oh, Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Yes. Ah, shit. So
Poor Deidre.
now I have So I guess we're gonna have we'll have more. I don't know. I'm trying to find a good light on this, but listen. I think this is me. I think we can buy a used washer and dryer off of Facebook,
Oh yeah,
and we can get by on that for a
Always
couple
wondered.
years. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
yeah.
Rather than paying off a washer and dryer
Oh yeah.
just to get by just to get, you know what I mean,
Right.
to a couple years before we can get a TV. Because, and I would never say this if I'm aware, but because TVs are right now cheaper, because the price has gone down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, and Amanda, stop. That's the same shit my wife was saying when Goose was talking to her. Oh, it's a good idea, Goose. Because then we wouldn't have to worry about it breaking down. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, Goose. I'm like, Goose, shut up with your, a front loaded. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, man. But my wife did say, she goes, I don't need a front loaded.
Right.
And
Well, everybody in the chat were saying they were junk. They hate
yeah,
theirs.
well, really, because
So-
my wife was saying, she goes, I don't need a front. She goes, I just need like an Amana.
Right.
She goes, I've done a ton of laundry, which I could hear. I could cut through that. I could tell what she meant. I've done a bunch of fat people laundry for me. She's done fat people laundry for me. I think that's what she meant.
Oh.
What she was
okay.
saying, she goes, I've done a lot of laundry, and she says, an Amana, Maytag, all that stuff's fine,
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know.
I
Yeah.
prefer a top-loaded washing machine and then a front-loading dryer with a door that pulls down and front. That way, when you pull your clothes out,
Yeah.
they don't fall on the floor.
I see. Look at this. I see people saying front loaders break down all the time. They're poorly
They do,
made. They smell. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say that. I've had these front loaders, and they stink after a while if you don't clean around
Corey
the rubber.
says front loads are garbage.
It's-
Yeah. Look at that.
I'm still old school, I still do.
Yeah.
I'm
So
about to get one of those crank ones.
Oh
and,
my god.
look at this. Front load mold issues with front loaders.
Yeah, to get
Look at
under the
that.
seals and shit.
Yep, I've heard that too.
You're supposed to
Look
disinfect
at
them.
Adam says he used to sell washers and dryers, and yes, front loaders suck. So
There
yeah.
you go. There you go.
So just a regular Amana fucking washer dryer seems fine. It seems fine. It seems fine. So we don't need a front loader. We're not some fancy.
You have a beautiful home. You don't need a fancy washer and dryer.
Yeah, all we just need is whatever with a top loaded one. So I don't know. I just want to get a couple Amana. You know what I mean?
Yep.
In fact, if somebody could get $100, give me a washer and dryer, I'll buy it today.
Right.
I have $100.
I don't know if you could get.
I'll
Yo.
give someone $100. You know what I mean?
That's something else you could find at a pawn shop.
You can buy a washer and dryer at a pawn shop.
I believe so.
Really?
And the other thing is, we used to have people are talking about Samsungs and how good they are. But you guys, I'll tell you, we had a Samsung washer. We had a lot of problems with it. It had to come out and be, it had to come out and be fixed twice, So, and that was expensive, But I think you can buy used ones for pretty
yeah.
cheap, Of course,
See 'em on
this is me
Marketplace all the
trying to
time.
find a way to get myself a TV. I'll be honest with you. That's what it is. Listen, Squint says 16 years with a Kenmore washer, never had a problem with it. 4 kids raised with it, still works fine. Jesus,
That's
16
Kenmore. That's why I was
years.
going to say Kenmore.
So you get people that have a washer and dryer, then they end up getting a new one. Buy the old one.
Yep.
We had our own washer and dryer at one point that was fantastic. And then we moved and it was in the basement or something. And my wife didn't want to take it. And so I don't know what the hell ever happened to that, but I wondered, I wonder what the hell happened to our, why is this an issue now?
I can't believe you're going to sell your lawnmower.
Oh, yeah. So when I was talking about the television,
Oh, rest in peace.
Goose goes, well, you could sell the riding lawnmower. Sell the riding lawnmower, put that money towards the TV,
Right.
But now that money's going towards the fucking laundry. We need electric. We need electric, not gas. I see Dan saying, do you need gas or electric? Yeah, because I don't know how to hook up a gas dryer. I don't know. I'm not going to hook it up anyway, but.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely get down on the floor.
I mean, that's something we'd have to probably ask Goose to do, but.
Oh, you could do it. It's just.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dan says he does. Well, Dan can do it. Yeah, Dan kicked ass in the move. I haven't even started talking about the move. Wait till I talk about the move, you guys. You won't believe the stories I had for the move, but
I was hoping.
I know who wasn't there. I know who was very lazy and didn't show up and
Who?
Didn't bring donuts or anything. I do know that.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Didn't we just talk about this?
Somebody did bring donuts, though.
Oh, I'm sure they did. That's
My
it.
daughter's boyfriend.
Oh, suck ass.
My daughter's boyfriend was at my house before I woke up. And he was in our home with donuts.
He is so pussy whipped. Oh my
Suck
God.
ass.
And he worked and I'll tell you, the kid worked his ass off. Really did.
And it took him 2 days to wash the shit off his nose.
How did you like my daughter's boyfriend, Christina?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him at all?
Seemed like a good kid.
Yeah, she said, "Get your ass busy, motherfucker."
That's what she was doing to everybody. It wasn't. She was making sure everybody was keeping going. You're supposed to sit there. You're not supposed to be talking to everybody that comes in. Yes, ma'am.
That's what I would have been doing. I would have been had a cattle prod.
Yeah.
Ew. Slacking up.
I feel so worthless during a move. I literally.
I totally get you. That's why I thought, why do they need 2 worthless fat guys in there?
I got to tell you, we had guys. We've moved before, and it's never been as efficient as this move. This was the most efficient move we've ever had.
Christina's a pretty good coordinator when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, it was really well done. It was really, really well done. I mean,
Except when she gets
Landon,
dirty.
my daughter's boyfriend's name, Landon.
What?
Dan, Landon, Goose, Tony, who was my wife's, one of my wife's coworkers showed up with her boyfriend, Tony. Holy shit. He's a strong, god damn, he's strong. They were lifting everything. And it was and Dan showed up. He had a dolly, he had straps, he had all the it's like he's a professional mover. It was unbelievable. And then they moved everything out. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah. So
when they moved me, they didn't stop. But it was fucking snowing, so but
dude, I gotta tell you, it was amazing. it was amazing how fast the move happened. I mean, we got started early. Okay.
Right.
So this will be the first. Let me give you this. This will be the first story of our move. The plan was Dan was going to leave Edinburgh at 7:00 with my counsel. And then he was going to pick up Christina on his way out of town and then drive to the new house because Christina was over at my house. Christina started the move on Saturday when everybody else started Sunday. She came by my house Saturday afternoon or late afternoon, and she and Goose were moving boxes into the truck. And then while she was over at the house, she was saying, "Hey, listen, we're going to bring the council over." And she goes, "Rather than bring it all the way over here, maybe we'll just bring it to the new house because you guys are moving closer to Edinburgh." And she goes, "We can just drop it off on the way from Edinburgh to the new. We'll go to the new house first, and then we'll come to the old house." And so my daughter gave Christina the garage door. Is that how you guys got done? Was the garage door opener?
Yep. Yeah.
Gave her the garage door opener. So when we finished Saturday night, Christina goes, "Well, Goose, I'll see you over at the new house." So Goose nobody had ever been to the new house yet. Nobody. And so the plan was they would meet at the new house, right? And that was the plan. So, but it was raining on Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So Dan wakes up and he's
pouring.
like, "Fuck, it's raining." He goes, "What the hell?" He goes, "I'm not going to move that council in the back of my truck in the rain." So he was waiting for the rain to end. And so Christina's at her house. And then Dan calls her and says, "Hey, listen, we're waiting until it stops." Christina's like, "How come you weren't here to get me? Blah, 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 blah." And Dan's like, "Well, because I'm not going to move in the rain. Have you looked outside?" And so they decide to wait. Okay. And then Goose heads over to where he thinks the new house is. So he starts texting my wife and I. He's texting us going, "Hey, I showed up to your house, but those fuckers aren't here yet." And so because it's rain, it's raining.
Right.
And so my wife goes, "Well, you're at the house." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "So there's no way to get in." And she goes, "Well, walk around the back and see if the back door is open." Because my wife said, she goes, "I'm not sure, but I think I might have left the back door open."
Right.
And so Goose goes, "All right, I'll go to the back door." So he pulls in, he goes, "The garage door isn't open. I don't know where those fuckers are, so I'm going to go to the back of the house." And then he goes, "I just tried to go in the back door. I tried to go in the back door and it's locked." And my wife goes, "It shouldn't be locked." And he goes, "And there's a light on." She goes, so she's telling me, she goes, "I know I didn't leave a light on. There's nothing in the house." He goes, "There's no lights on." And so Goose goes, "Fuck it, I'll just break in and then I'll fix the door." He goes, "I'll just break in and then fix the lock later." And so I'm just sitting there and I go, "Okay, what's going on here?" "Well, Goose is there at the house." And I go, "What address is he at?" And my wife goes, "Oh my God, he's at the wrong house." It's like, "Goose, don't break in. Don't break into that." Because the fear is he's going to break into some house and get shot, and the police are going to arrest him. Something was going on. So I guess he walks to the front, and all right. And then my wife talks him, don't go into that house. I don't think that's our house. Don't go into it. And then finally he sees Dan and Christina. And then Christina, was he at the right house or wrong house, or did he follow you to the new house?
Well, when we pulled up, he was sitting in the driveway. So I'm assuming he figured it out.
Okay. Yeah. So then he finally went over and met them. But he almost broke into the wrong house at like 7 in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning. He almost broke into the wrong house.
Some of those short, creepy guy running around my house.
Ray started texting me. I'm gonna read these messages. This is funny.
Okay.
Are you guys at the new house? Goose might be at the wrong house and may have committed breaking and entering. Since Deidre told him to break in through the back door, but he was at the wrong house. I read that and I was like, oh my God.
So he was stopped before he broke in. When he said, yeah, because the light's on, that's when Deidre went, whoa, that is not my house. That's not my house. She's like, there's no lights. She goes, I know there's no lights on. He goes, it's somebody else's house.
Oh, man.
He was at somebody else's house in their backyard, and that's a nice deck you have. She's like, we don't have it. There's no deck in the new house. So I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he was in somebody else's backyard trying to get in their house at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
So he eventually goes around, and then he got the actual address, which, by the way, I don't know that getting the address. How's that so hard? And then he pulled in the driveway of our house, and then he said Dan and Christina showed up, and they brought in the council, and then they went over. Then all of them went over to they all went over to the new house, to our old house, and started the move. But that was the first story. Then, of course, I talked about the breaking of my TV, which to me was the most drastic of all the things that happened.
Oh, yes.
Jason has a bum left shoulder.
Right.
So he wasn't moving anything except the studio. He moved the entire studio over.
Right.
Which was because, well, Amanda was helping him too. So she could carry the computers, but he could carry everything else in his right arm, and they could.
Right.
And the whole thing is I didn't want anything getting lost or disconnected.
Yeah.
That was the big thing, you know. But I do have a cord that's missing, which is why I can't hear.
Well, Amanda said earlier there's a box of cords in the closet.
Okay, so I got to go into the. I'll have to get into the closet and look. Yeah, so that's what we're missing. I'll get that hooked up. Yeah, so. Anyway, this was all. This was all going on. And the move probably started around. When did it start? Like 9. Because the rain got in the way.
Yeah.
But I think the move probably started.
9,
the move probably started 9 something.
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
And I'm telling you, they started moving. And the truck was from the old house to the new house. The truck was here. Was it before noon or right around noon or right after noon or something?
Yeah. I
So
think
Oh
it
yeah,
was-
I figured you. Yeah.
It was a quick, I mean, serious. It was like
it.
there were, Christina and Dan and Goose and everybody. I mean, they were moving so fast.
Yeah.
It was really efficient. And it was like, if you were in the old house, if you were sitting on something, get the fuck off because it's
Yeah.
there, it's going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They were
And when
grabbing
they-
stuff and moving it out. It was
That's
really
the way it was when they moved me over here. Fuck, I'd stand up. They were taking my fucking chairs. Let's go. Let's go.
it was really something. And so they loaded up the truck. And like I said, we were at the new house probably either before or right around noon. That's how quick it went.
All right.
Okay.
And then they started unloading. And the unload was really quick too. Because I'll tell you, the hardest thing to unload was me out of my car. Because Dan says they almost loaded my recliner in the U-Haul with me in it. Yeah, that's right. I actually got out. I was able to get out and get to my car, and I sort of followed along. And then the plan was, Jason said, he goes, oh, hold on. He goes, I'll get your wheelchair out. And
All right.
he goes, I'll get your wheelchair and push you in. And I was like, thanks, dude. And then my wife goes, what do you know? I said, Jason said he's going to come get me. And she goes, no. I'll push you. And I was like, oh boy. And I love my wife, but there's a dip at the end of the driveway.
Right.
You know what I
Got her
mean?
like got her.
Yeah, and she went to push me over, and it stopped everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, and then she tried again, and we got stuck again, and
Yeah.
so I felt bad for her. I'm like, oh shit. But I'll give my wife credit. She somehow got it over the hump and got me into the garage, and then it was really something. So I'll give her credit. It was really something.
Determination.
Yeah, she got me in.
Christina was
And then
that way
Jason
too.
in the house, so basically I can lean on his right side, or he puts his right arm.
Right.
Yeah, and then I can walk easily. You know what I mean, or hang out of the walls and stuff.
Right.
And then, so once I got in, I was, and the first thing they set up when they moved was my recliner.
Oh, great.
So I had a place to sit, And then I just sat there waiting for my television.
Right.
And then they set up the television. And
Excuse me.
I don't know how that went.
I need a minute.
Yeah. I like how Jason collapsed.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job catching himself like
Yeah,
that.
he collapsed. But that was not the best collapse. So they move all the big stuff. They move all the big stuff off of the truck, right? And then my daughter's bed that she got from Just Beds, which is, she loves her bed. But it has to be set up. And there's a whole, I don't know, the whole process to setting it up, right?
Right.
So Dan says, oh, you know what I mean? I got this. So he starts, and God, there's no regular screwdriver. By the way, there's no regular screwdriver with Dan.
Oh no, he's got this knife thing.
Yeah, there's this. Here's a sound.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
sounds like that when Dan's.
Yeah.
So when Dan is putting something together, you hear it.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody changing tires off of a NASCAR.
Yeah. It does.
So he's putting together the bed, and there's a bunch of boxes on the truck. So Christina
Shit
goes,
ton.
well, I'm going to get the dolly, and I'm going to get all these boxes. So she goes out, and she's getting all these. But now my daughter is in the. My wife left to go to run to the old house. So she leaves. My daughter's in the kitchen unloading boxes that had kitchen written on them.
Right.
And I'm sitting in the recliner right in my living room. And Christina's bringing in these boxes, right? And she's got this dolly loaded with the boxes are taller than, you know what I mean? They're like the size of her. And she pulls them. She comes in through the front door, right? And then she pulls the dolly up.
Right.
And then she drops the boxes off in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So Steve, she comes in to the house with this huge pile of boxes. I mean, this huge pile of boxes. And I don't even know how it happened. She starts pulling on the dolly, trying to get it up on the entranceway.
Well, this load was a little heavier than the others.
Yeah,
so-
and it was high. I'm serious. The boxes were all the way up on the dolly. And then she pulls the dolly and gets it up over the thing. Boom.
Yeah.
So she gets it up over the bump. She goes, oh. And then I don't know what happened. It looked like, I can't even explain. It was like someone was going through a table in a wrestling match. I can't even explain it. She got this dolly and she pulls it up over the cushion. She goes, ugh. And she goes, ugh. Ugh. And then she goes, bam. And
Oh shit.
she falls over. And I'm talking. She hit perfectly flat on the floor. It was
Oh,
the craziest thing.
shit.
And then the dolly goes, "Urgh," and the dolly goes, "Urgh," the dolly goes right
Well,
down. Okay,
right
now, while this
between
is
my
happening,
legs.
Jason and Amanda Kluge are walking from the office into the living room. All right. So they're walking in from the office to the living room right when this is happening. And so Christina hits. I mean, Steve, she hit hard. It was like,
Yeah.
I can't even mimic the sound that she made, but it was like,
There-
bam, you know what I mean?
There was
Right.
no catching myself. It was, I knew I was going down, so boom.
Oh, my daughter screamed. She goes, oh, you know what I mean? Because she saw it and she was like, oh my God, she's dead. You know, she goes, oh. And so my immediate reaction was I go, oh, and then I go, and I start laughing. And then I'm like, but I'm trying to stop myself from laughing because I'm like, oh shit, if she cries, I'm going to look like such a dick for laughing. But I couldn't help it because it was just, it looked funny because she looked like a wrestler. I'm like, oh, there goes the moolah. There goes moolah. And down again. Jared just hit her with the guitar. She's done. I can't even explain it. And then the dolly was coming down on top of her, and all the boxes and everything. And she's just on the floor. And I'm like, oh my God. But Jason runs over and Jason grabs, like as the dolly was falling, he grabs the top of the dolly.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was crazy. She's just laying there and she hit the hardest part of the floor.
Right.
Like half her body's on the tile.
Oh
The
shit.
rest of the body was on top of this rug that my daughter had just laid down, which was
Oh, she tripped over that fucking rug, didn't she?
no, it's happened before the rug.
No.
Oh, but she landed her butt landed on
Because
it.
half of her landed in
Thank
the
God.
tile. That's what I was worried about. Was shit that had to hurt. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like I got extra padding back there, so you know.
But I laughed, Steve, and I was like, oh shit, is she gonna cry or is she gonna scream? But then she started laughing,
Yeah.
and so I knew, all right,
Yeah.
it's okay to
Okay.
laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I was laughing because I'm sitting there thinking, "Oh fuck, why?" It's like Ray's sitting right there. I already know this is gonna
It was-
be topic.
it was nuts.
I can top it. I can top it. I'm sorry. I can top it.
It was
That was-
nuts.
Unfortunately, I can top it.
How can you top it?
Well, you all know that I went to see the new Jeepers Creepers last night at the movie theater.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, you were gonna take that date of yours. To,
Yes, a date, a woman. We had a date
Yes.
went to the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give the movie a solid 5. I wasn't overly impressed. Low budget. No budget.
No one cares what you're reviewing some stupid movie we've never heard of before.
Jeepers Creepers. But first off, they put us in the theater that the seats were only about 17 inches wide, and fat guy, I literally got stuck in the seat. I got out of the seat after the movie. Got out of the seat. My date, who is a woman that I have shown interest in, walking in front of me, and what happens? We're talking several hundred people in the theater. Steve trips and falls.
This is when you go into the theater?
No, we were leaving.
So you were leaving? You weren't
Yes.
going down the steps, were you?
No, I just tripped. I caught my toe on they had a spot in the carpet where the carpet was frayed,
Oh
and
God.
I caught the tip of my shoe. The walker went flying. Steve goes down both knees first, knees first. But I thought, okay, I'm okay. I sat there. Of course, there's fucking 300 fucking people in the movie theater, and I'm sitting in the middle of I'm sitting in the middle of the exit aisle, and the
Oh,
movie's over.
Mm.
And everybody's trying to help. I'm like, no, I'm okay. Just let me get up, because I was close to the handicap handrail.
Yeah.
So, but I had to wait till everybody walked past me so I could do my fat ass
Is this
whale
the-
flop.
What
Whale
theater was
flop.
this? Were you which theater? Were you on the
AMC
east side or the
12.
west side?
I was 12, classic.
So you were in the
Way
upper-
out there. Yeah.
So
way the
did you have
fuck
to
out
walk down or up or what were your
Oh, just a little bit of an incline. Then, yeah, there were steps,
yeah.
but I negotiated the steps fine. But when I went to just where the steps and it comes together, the carpet was frayed as I would turn the corner to walk back out of the theater.
hmm
I caught my toe on that carpet and woo, bam, right down on my knees, and the walker went flying. And I thought, oh my
Oh
God,
boy.
all these
Oh,
people
boy.
are standing there. I thought, I knew I didn't hurt nothing. I thought, now I gotta get up off the floor, and all these people like, oh, I'll help you. It's just like when Christina was with me. Except that was at the hospital. I'm like, then I get over to the handicap rail, and I gotta work on my upper body.
Oh,
I
boy.
can't pull myself up. I'm holding on to the rail. I got one leg up, but I can't physically pull myself up. And these 200-pound weakling guys like, oh, we'll get you up, sir. No, I get it. No, I kind of thought after that point, I was already fucking mortified. I was like, okay.
So didn't you let them help you?
Yeah, I finally did let him help me after I tried a couple times and mortified myself while
Yeah.
everybody waited. So the fat guy I got out of the middle of the fucking aisle
Let people help you. Why wouldn't you accept the help?
because I didn't even want to be in there with a fucking walker. But I even told my day before I said, "Now I'm going to have to walk with a walker tonight because I knew it was going to be a little bit of a walk and all that." She said, "Oh, I told you that was not a problem." And I said, okay.
Didn't she
Finally,
say to get a that you get a wheelchair or something? And
yeah, she said, "I'd push you if you were in a wheelchair." Well, okay, well, I don't want to be, but it is to say, yeah. So I probably won't see this woman ever again now that I totally mortified her
oh boy.
by falling in a fucking
So who helped you up?
couple of young kids. One got underneath each shoulder, and I couldn't get my leg up underneath me.
Like how much
Yeah.
did the guys weigh that helped you?
Oh, probably maybe 150 to 180 each.
They were young kids?
Yeah, they were young kids, probably in their early 20s.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they were
Wow.
good kids.
So they
They were
helped you out though. They
Yeah.
impressed their girlfriends that they were with. They said,
Oh yeah, they did.
"Oh,
They're
my
both
boyfriend helped this old
Mhm.
handicap dude."
they both had girlfriends. And as we were leaving the theater, they even made sure that I made it out to my truck okay.
That was very nice of them.
Wow.
I didn't have any more. I think what happened is my legs fell asleep,
Yeah.
and I might have partaken in a little bit of an edible before the movie.
Oh God.
You might have partaken.
I might have had a little bitty piece of chocolate bar.
So does that mean you did have a chocolate bar or not? You might have. What is this a yes or a no, Steve?
Oh shit!
Just admit it.
Yes, it's a yes.
You're on edibles.
Yeah, I was on edibles, and I had another one of those stupid Steve days.
Yeah.
I was nervous for the whole day, so I didn't eat but some crackers and shit because I was nervous. Then I think my blood sugar got low and my legs were shaky when I stood up, and I'm like, oh fuck. Because by the time I got to my truck, I was cool, but for a little bit there, I felt like I was in a trance. Like,
So the guys helped get you, and you didn't want. You're like, no, I got it, and they helped
Yeah.
you up. So
I got a
once you
few.
accepted the help, it worked. You probably should have not argued. You should have just accepted the help right from the beginning.
I should have, but
Yeah.
well, it all started when I got stuck in the fucking theater seat.
Oh boy.
I couldn't push my fucking fat ass.
Why did you get stuck in the theater seat?
Somehow I got slid down, and the handles were like into my hip bones.
Oh boy.
So I would go stand up. I couldn't push myself. I couldn't get my fat butt back squeezed back through.
Yeah.
So I had to slide out frontwards, turn around, kind of like when I was at your house that one time and somebody took a videotape of it.
I mean, when I videotaped you, I thought it was fantastic.
I don't remember who, but it was the same deal. And I did that in front. This is before anybody even started leaving the theater because we were the first ones to get up.
Oh,
So all these people saw me struggle to get up.
yeah.
So I'm sure they all sat there and said, well, let's wait till this fat guy gets through because there's a chance he's going to fall.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned, it wasn't 4 steps later. God, boom. And then, of course, my date's like, oh, my God, are you okay? Oh, my God, are you okay?
So the date just sat, so you think you embarrassed the date?
Oh, I know I embarrassed the date. Because I said, afterwards, would you like to go have some dinner? It was late, of course. It probably would have been hard finding someplace. But she said, no, I need to get home. Because I need to let my dogs out. I go,
Oh, so there was no making out last night?
Well, there was a goodnight kiss, but there was no making out.
This is the girl that made out with you after
She
breakfast?
didn't make out with me. She kissed me with her tongue.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that was after breakfast. She kissed with tongue.
Yes. And I got a little bit of a kiss with tongue last night too.
Oh, did she kiss you with tongue last night?
Yeah,
After
I-
you fell?
and she looked beautiful. She had a dress on. And everything. I felt terrible because I didn't dress up. I said, no. The first day I dressed up and she didn't dress up, and then this one she comes out like, oh, like, damn, she got a dress on. We got. I did. I'm
Oh,
just
Lord.
chicken shit. I was just a chicken shit. I sat there and I wanted to touch her leg so fucking bad, and don't do it, don't do it.
Did you smell good?
Oh, she smelled good.
Oh,
I
she
smell
smelled
good.
okay. I'm looking at that picture that Tyler sent. Here's a picture that Tyler sent of Steve.
He said that's
Steve
him following
down
in
the
the
stairs. At the, here's Steve's girlfriend in front.
That's probably what she looked like.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
So you think your fall was better than Christina's? Are you saying
Huh?
your fall was better than Christina's?
Oh, well, Christina didn't fall from a theater full of people. They she was trying to impress.
No,
She-
I just fell in front of Ray. That was bad enough.
well, that was a given there. I mean, you knew if you wouldn't let you were hurt, it was going to be the topic of conversation. It was already the topic
Fuck.
when we did the test. When y'all did the test, you know.
I'm just saying,
I,
she went down. It looked like, you know.
I'm still laughing about it.
Yeah.
I wish I could have been there to see that one. That would have been a good one. 'Cause I'd have made sure I took a video of it.
I bet you would have.
Yeah.
Bella said, though, I fell with grace.
That's why she went, oh.
I would have. If it had been me, you'd have to call the ambulance. I'd be, oh, I broke my back. I broke my back. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
So the girl goes to the movies, and Aaron says she had a dress on, no panties, and you blew it.
I don't know about that. No panties, but
Well, he's just taking a guess at what she was dressed to impress last night. You know
Yes.
what I mean? You could have said, "Hey, it's late. Why don't we just go over to your place and take off our
exactly, man.
let's just go to your
Exactly.
house and get undressed." You know what I mean?
I took a shower and wore brand new underwear.
Oh wow, were you clean?
Wow.
Oh, I was very
If she would
clean.
have said, "Let's go to my house," did you feel clean enough to
Oh yeah.
do your manly duties?
Yeah, and I brought along some wet wipes just in case.
So
Just in case
you
I
would-
need to freshen up.
In case
Oh,
you need to
my
freshen
God.
anything up, yeah.
Because the theater was really warm. And you would have liked that. But then it cooled off.
I mean,
And I
what were the wet wipes for? The wet
Well,
wipes for what?
To freshen up if I needed to.
To dab
I
the
felt-
front or the back or what?
The front.
What do you-
I tried to powder real well. So I have a little bit of galding going on.
You've got balding. What?
Gall. You know, yeast infection.
I don't know what he's saying. What is he saying, Christine? I can't.
He has some galding going on.
You know what galding is?
Yeah, you're losing your hair.
Not balding.
Galled, not bald. Galled with a G.
Oh, balding. Oh,
Oh.
okay. All right. Oh.
Chafing.
So you got some, some.
So
Yeah.
Bump going on?
I'm just saying, are the wet wipes for cleaning the fupa, for cleaning the penis, or for rubbing up and
Oh.
down the ass crack?
No,
What do you bring the
the
wet
whole-
wipes for?
the whole area.
So what's the order? What do you clean? What do
Under
you
the
clean first?
boobs. Under the
Oh,
boobs.
So
down
just
the
say, what do you
fupa.
clean first? Do you clean the dick first or the?
No, I
fupa?
I clean up under the boobs first, and
Okay.
then down to the fupa and the waistline area, up
Yeah.
underneath there, and then go down the left side leg and balls, across the penis, and then up the right
So
side.
you clean the penis after you've gathered all the dirt in those other areas? Oh.
Well, I use more than one wipe.
I mean, I'm just saying that I would
Wipe.
if it
That
was
should
me,
be the
I-
last thing
use-
you clean.
I've never used these wipes, but I would clean the penis first.
They're pretty good wipes. I got them when I was in the hospital. They was what you get you when you can't shower for just a couple of days. They're antibacterial,
And then you rub, then you take after you get all the dirt from all those other places, then you take it through your ass.
No, I thought the
Oh.
new one from my ass. No. There's 3 of the wet wipes involved.
So is one just for ass?
Good.
Yes, one just for ass. You got moobs and
You never know
waistline.
if you're dating an ass eater. You don't want her to go back there and get.
So technically,
You don't want her to get an unpleasant,
no.
from your ass, because then you'll never get anything again. You don't want that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't want unpleasantness
Oh
from
my
the ass.
God.
Trust me on that.
Well, exactly. And I don't want to repeat the do you mind if I go get a washcloth and wash down here? You have a slight odor.
Yeah. I mean, no one wants to
Knock
get.
yourself out, baby. If that's what gets you off, go ahead.
No one wants a whiff of any Steve odor. Saying that. I'm just trying to help out your sex future. No, when Christina fell, there was no hint of dirty ass smell or any of that.
Well, that's good because I'm sure she'd been sweating all day.
Oh
but
yeah, I
she
had swamp
did not-
ass, but
The only
I
one who had a
didn't.
little unpleasantness was Dan. But Dan he was pretty honest about it. He was like,
Dan's a sweater, boy. Dan's a sweater.
he was pretty honest. He was going, he said, he goes, early on, he was like, oh my God, he goes, I'm getting swamp ass or whatever. And then when the swamp ass switched from swamp ass to something, he announced it so everyone knew.
Oh.
He said, hey, now I've got safari taint.
Oh.
So he was letting everybody know. He was letting us know the description. The
Oh my
description of
God.
what parts of his body were turning dirty with the move.
Yeah.
So, and it was hot out. It was hot Sunday. Too.
Yeah, it's going to be 95 fucking today.
Is it really going to be 95 today?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be hot. today.
Hot.
I'm going to meet with I got to go meet with a surgeon today.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting, So that'll be fun
Not.
to get that out of the way. Yeah. But I am moved in. I'm moved into my house. And so,
Yay.
yeah. And Squint's asking how far I am from the Fit Club. No, I'm not that far. It's maybe, it's not that much farther from what I was before. So
Right.
but now I just have to go down Stevenson.
Yeah,
instead
just
of-
basically a strange shot. So you get
Yeah.
to,
So it's pretty straight shot. I just I'm just coming from a different area. But no workout today because that's when I'm meeting with the surgeon.
right,
I'm
right,
meeting with the
yeah,
surgeon right after the show. So
right.
and I have to explain. I have to explain to my trainers why I couldn't go to Fit Club today because of the surgeon meeting.
Oh, yeah,
So
right.
this is the first show since the move. This is the first show in the new office, which I love. But I'm also I want to show you guys my console. I'm using my new console. So attention, Ray's out of control. is my council. So you guys can see how cool it looks.
Oh.
Yeah, doesn't it look good?
Oh, a little raised area, a little area for the cereal. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's my bowl of cereal. All right, there's one monitor, two monitors.
Wow.
All right, so but here is the console that Dan's been working on. And you'll notice on the console there are names.
Oh, yes.
There are names on the console.
Huh. Oh.
And,
That's it, Brent's nuts.
Yeah. Oh my God.
what?
Right there, there's that Brent's nut imprint right there.
No, it is not Brent's nut implant. I don't know.
Oh,
I keep
yes.
looking for Steve's name on here, Dan, but it's not showing up. I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, it's
I don't know if
probably.
you can see that one, but
Yeah, he
there's
actually
Christina and Dan down there. I don't know if you guys.
he burned
And there's,
the names into the
Cindy.
wood.
Oh.
Yeah, so you see.
Oh, yeah.
We see it.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure I showed all the names. It's very cool.
Yes, very nice.
So, Dan tells me, I go, what are the names on my? I go, what are the names on my console? And I said, why'd you put that fucking Brent's name on? I said, you must be trying to. Is that some kind of? Get at me? And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. He put the Cindy's up, and I'm like, they're both really sweet. And then Ashley, I'm like, well, Karen, they're really, Karen, they're just awesome to me. And I'm like,
right.
why is Brent's name there? And then Dan tells me,
Oh.
he says, these are the people who donated money to get the console made. And I was like, holy shit. And I go, wait a minute, that fucking freeloader Brent donated money to get the fucking console made? But yet he's so cheap he can't buy a fucking he can't buy a subscription.
No shit. God damn, Brent.
And has to find a way to break into every show we do.
Right.
Yeah, but it's very nice. It is very nice. So thank you, Cindy, Cindy Council, Cindy Lopian, Ashley, Brent, Karen, Christina, Dan. By the way, I looked for Steve. There's no Steven. There's no Steven.
Steve didn't know anything about this.
Of course
Steve
not.
didn't know
He
anything
was
about this
spending.
donation.
He spent all his money on weed. That's why.
Steve knew nothing about this donation bullshit.
So, you're
Shit.
saying- so Dan, let me ask Dan. Dan, did Steve not get you his donation? Because I noticed there's no Steven anywhere on the deck.
Steve knew nothing about this donation bullshit.
Yeah, it sure sounds to me like Steve knew and decided to go fuck you is what it sounds like to me.
Oh.
That was but I want to say thank you. That's very nice, you guys. Thank you very much for because this console is top notch, man. It's very sturdy. It's very sturdy. Like I could sit on it. That's how sturdy it is. I would
Geez.
not do that, but and Dan says there are some donors who choose to remain anonymous. Oh my God. So there's more?
Oh.
So thank you. I don't know who's staying anonymous, but I'm just shocked that Brent got his name on. All right, so when Brent says, thank you, chat room, for putting my name.
Oh
Did
Jesus!
Dan pay them? Dan? Did Brent pay money directly, or did someone in the chat room cover his donation and get his name put on it, or is Brent's name in place of someone else? Because I find that disturbing if that's the case. Oh my God! Yeah, and Tyler wants to know if we can get a full picture of it. Yeah, Tyler, we will have to get a full picture of it. It's I mean, it's got my console has so much stuff on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This Tyler can move in his new house. He might be wanting to hit Dan up, see if Dan can build him one.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, and Dan says he's not allowed to comment. Yeah.
Thank you, Dan.
Corey says he would have donated, but I can't say council correct. How dare you? Of course I can say council correct. How dare you? Your sass is not appreciated, Corey.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was nice. We got a nice move. I got a nice I have a nice setup now at the new place, which is really nice. Oh, here you go. Here's a picture of the complete thing. All right, of the complete console. Dan has sent one over that I will show you guys. Here's what it looks like. All right. No, that's council. This is not a council, it's council.
Council.
That's what it is, a council. Here's the actual picture. Dan said this is the there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That is very nice.
The broadcast council. It's nice, right?
Mhm.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. And I'm using it this morning, and you guys, it's top notch. It really is. And I have my professional studio lights are on, which is my face looks so good, and it's a top-notch console. I love it. It really is. You know, it's better than some radio stations I've worked at, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
Oh.
My board's in very nicely. It's very professional. Of course, it's there's some stuff on it, Yeah, I'll block it out, but I can't do it now. I'm doing the show, so.
Well, whatever you do, don't ask Christina to decorate for you because it'll never fucking happen.
Well, no, I need to hang. I need to hang the banner.
I've been waiting. I've been here since January. There ain't a fucking thing on the wall except these stupid shirts I had.
Look, give me the fucking money and I'll go buy I'll buy this shit.
On the couch, you could see the banner. It's just not hung.
I see it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a couch?
Yeah.
You brought the couch into your office? Wow.
A couch and an ottoman and my guitar and amp and.
You could start doing like live podcasts.
Yeah, they got a bunch. I got a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, I've got it set up to where if like musicians want to come and play.
Oh, cool.
Right there.
Do you have a jam out session?
Yeah, they can play on the air.
One thing that you need to know, because you didn't have anybody on yesterday for your little test, is your extra mic that Dan was on. We can't hear it. We hear you fine, but when he was using that mic yesterday, you couldn't hear him.
Well, all I'd have to do is turn it on.
Oh, it's very low.
Well, I just turn it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the mic works. I mean, this is the mic that Goose uses when he comes over.
Yeah, but when you guys did your test and Dan was using it, it wasn't working. Nobody could tell you that.
Jason or anybody using it. Well, that's because it's got to be on.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, just turn a little thing, and if a band comes over and plays.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. This is one of the bikes he'd use.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is one of the bikes they'd use. Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
You're pretty jealous, aren't you?
Fuck yeah, I am. I wish I had a couch.
Yeah.
I need a sex couch now. Maybe I can get this lady over here.
Couch is nice, right?
Well,
Dude, I got a
you
couch.
know,
I still got a
you
couch.
had one.
Hold on, switch my mics.
I know, but it was shit.
I've got a
Found
couch
one.
over at the old house that I left. That's the
I
bigger
found one.
version of this one.
I found one in Edinburgh.
This is
Uh-huh.
technically the a love seat, but it looks good, right?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, the studio is set up really nice. Dan says I've already had my turn. Thanks, Dan. You were alone in this room though, so very disturbing. Very disturbing. Yeah. And now all I need is a a cassette player, and all my old tapes,
Yeah.
so I can start dubbing them daily. I'll tell you what else I should have put in here is a TV. I should have put a TV in here, and then
You never have to leave.
yeah.
I got an extra one. It's a little bitty one. I better keep it though. I think my big one's starting to slowly fade away.
Oh well. My mother is calling me.
Oh,
Yeah, so Ray can sit on the couch. Yeah, I can sit on the couch and play guitar. Yeah, my axe, my axe, and my amp are in here. So that's kind of cool.
oh yeah.
No, I want to get. I would love to get a TV. Of course, now I gotta think about my big TV first. You know what I mean? My QLED, my 75. You know, I got to get another one for the living room,
All right.
and then I'll take. So right now I don't have a TV in my bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah. So I've got the bedroom TV in the living room now, which looks disgusting. It just looks. Oh, Corey says go 85. Yeah, going 85 would be nice.
oof, that'd be big, son, bitch.
I'd
You
go
got a
for an 85.
projector.
I want an 85. I want an 85-inch TV in that living room. Right.
Better hire professionals to move it.
You'd have room.
I know who I won't have moving, I'll tell you that. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I should wrap it up. It's after 10 o'clock. I just looked at the time. How the fuck did we go so late, by the way?
Because I put up my fall and my date.
Yeah. I do want to hear more about Steve's date.
It was nice.
Tyler? I did not touch that.
No,
fucking
Christine,
TV,
I
so-
tell you, I've investigated it. All right?
Oh, I bet you had.
Christina is not the one who broke it.
No,
Christina did not break it.
because I said no. Do not put it in the U-Haul.
Oh, here's
So
the
the
only
Dan-
thing. Here's who was driving the U-Haul. Dan was driving the U-Haul with Goose. They got mad at me because I sent a text over. I sent a text while they were driving that said, "Hey, beware." The police have put out a warning.
A little midget running around back people's yards.
And the police have put out a warning people. A couple of, you know what? Maybe I did deserve to get broken TV. No, but I said, the police put out a warning to the public saying a couple of slow driving queers are in a giant U-Haul going down Stevenson. So they didn't like the text I sent them, so I do know. I know that Goose and Dan did not appreciate my text. They did not appreciate it. I did get that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but I pretty much figured out who's responsible for the TV, and it's not Christina. So I will not allow any of you to say that Christina is the reason, you know. You can say she's the reason for other things, but she is not the reason for the television being messed up. And we haven't found anything else wrong yet because we're not done packing. We're not done unpacking, but you know. But I will say my office is wonderful, except for there's a cord missing. The cord that runs from the cord that takes the audio from this computer into my earphone, into my headphone jacks, and that's what we didn't test on Saturday. Yeah,
I think Amanda said it's in the closet in a Walmart box up on the shelf.
All right, I'll have to let someone know.
Or under the console.
Cool. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, Jason got all my hard drive, all my external hard drives set up. So the Patreon, the Daily Disaster and all that stuff should be coming out because I got that stuff set on, I think that was done on Thursday or Friday of last week. So it should already, in fact, it should have already come out. If you guys check, so let me make sure it has. Yeah, it's already come out. Yeah, so there we go. I'm getting ready. Yeah, Tyler said that Christina did try to break the floor, though.
You just call me fat, Tyler?
And she did not fart when she landed.
No.
It was, but it was a big. It really was a big. It was a. She was like a professional wrestler. It was a big crash. She landed. It's like she landed perfectly, though.
Huh.
She landed on her back and shoulders, and you know, it was exactly how you're supposed to center yourself as you fall. And then the dolly landed on top of her and all the boxes and all that stuff.
I hope nothing was broke.
The boxes actually stayed on the dolly. I don't know how that happened, but
yeah, and like I said, Jason reached between her legs or wherever the hell.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna reach between your legs.
Yeah,
just warning you.
And he pulled the dolly with one hand. He got the dolly and boxes off of her, and that was nice. But yeah.
At least he warned you ahead of time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it ended up. It was a successful move. And I'll try to figure out what's going on with the sound so I can hear you guys better tomorrow. But we did get through today's show, so thank you very much.
Yep.
I'm here. So broken TV, no washer and dryer. Christina fell, but she did not get hurt. Thank you so much to everybody who paid for the council, and to Dan, who really it's fabulous. He did great work. He literally, you could tell he worked his ass off on this council, and he put all the names on it, which is very special to me. And I appreciate it, you guys. It's great. It's a wonderful gift, and thank you to everybody who helped us move. Thank you to those that were at my house helping us. You guys were fantastic. And to the one person who said he was going to move and didn't even bother showing up. I mean, how disgusting.
Thank you, baby Jesus.
Names.
Thank you, baby Jesus.
Names. But all I know is, remember, Christina, we were waiting for donuts. Everybody kept going by.
Don't even fucking. I still got the text.
Starving.
I still got
Man,
the
what
text.
happened
I still got the text. That said, ooh, I thought about you while I was munching on donuts.
What happened to our donuts?
Probably Dan brought it.
My daughter's boyfriend Landon.
Oh, that's right.
Brought donuts on his way over. So thank God we had donuts.
I coordinated that with him.
Oh, but then I should say we ended up having my mother made dinner.
Ooh.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah, that was really good. It was really well done and really good. And in fact, that's what I ate last night. I ate the last of the leftovers for dinner last night. It was so good.
And just so you know, after I had contacted my local McDonald's and asked them if I bought X amount of drinks, would I get X amount of double cheeseburgers for free?
Yeah.
I was planning. I was going to bring you guys all drink and all the double cheeseburger.
Sure, he wasn't.
Yes, I was.
Did you get yourself a double cheeseburger?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't take advantage of it?
Y'all said, "Oh, Steve, we don't need you here."
We were going to have someone. We didn't have
fucking Christina, so the head of it. Oh,
you know what we needed?
That badass
you know
here.
what we needed? We needed someone here who would just be in the way.
I could have done that.
That we could have sent them, like somebody who wasn't doing anything, someone who was just here, wasting time or whatever. We could have, if we could have sent them to go get cheeseburgers,
that person probably would have.
Anybody.
No, because you told somebody just a fucking Christina is not the fucking conspiracy against me. She doesn't want me involved with anything outside the fucking show. It's okay if I be on the goddamn fucking show, but oh, heaven forbid if I get involved with anything outside the fucking show. We don't want that badass.
Who's part of the conspiracy? Who's part of the conspiracy?
Fucking Christina.
A conspiracy means there's more than one. Like who's part of it?
I think she's part of it with her and Goose. Who thinks I'm weird anyhow?
You think that Christina and Goose are the ones that set up the conspiracy?
Yeah, Goose don't like me anyhow. He thinks I'm weird.
Well, I think you're weird too. But
on Saturday night when they were starting to move, all they were doing was they were just talking about stuff, and I wonder who they were talking about.
Probably talking about me. My fucking ears were on fire, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they was fucking badass Steve couldn't fucking even come over.
Yeah.
But is he too good to fucking help you move? All of us over here, that weirdo Steve, he pooped his pants.
I tell you what, you might be right. You might be right, Steve.
Might be.
Oh well. Let's wrap it up. It is 10:18. This is the longest we've gone in a while. So
holy shit.
It's almost been a 2-hour show. Jesus.
Smoke signals tonight at 6.
Yeah, smoke signals tonight at 6:00.
Oh Lord. Is Jeff back? Do we know?
I hope. I mean, I don't know.
Corey, Corey's coming back.
Oh, still no Jeff?
Okay.
Oh, god
Damn.
damn. So the whole show's going to be Steve and Bubba, both
Corey.
laced out of their mind going,
Huh.
Corey, you
"Oh,
better whip him
I
into
thought I
shape.
was talking." By the way, this is here's an actual quote from Smoke Signals. Oh, I thought I was talking. That actually happened. Yep. Buzz and giggles, as Dan says. Yeah.
See it.
When Jeff's
Yeah.
not here, there's no one. When Jeff's not here, there's no one, I don't even know the word I'm looking. There's
I
no
think-
straight man on the show.
I think Corey will be. Corey, I've talked to Corey. I think he's gonna be okay.
So he's not high when he does it?
Oh, I think he has his couple edibles.
Yeah.
I don't think he's like Bubba and I. He's just
Mm.
fucking.
Now,
I went to the dispensary yesterday. So.
there's Brett, who's not a subscriber, is somehow described. How
Yeah.
the hell does he know?
Exactly. How the hell did he
How
get
does
this
he
shit?
know? All right, so we'll see. 6:00 tonight. Smoke signals. You watched the game last night, Steve? The games?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. No, I did. I
Both
watched a couple.
Buffalo
I
and
wa-
Philadelphia winning big last night.
Oh, good. I haven't checked my bets.
Man.
I know. I watched that Patriots game. Oh.
Well, I gave my wife bets to make, and she goes, "What you got?" And I said, "Well, put money on Buffalo and Philadelphia."
Yeah.
But then I went ahead and did parlays and lost them both. So
Oh, yeah. I was watching my money because I was a little low, so I just want to play the straight team.
oh well.
But I think the Philadelphia was my long shot one. So,
Well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'll take it. Wrap it up. Let's see.
Let's wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for moving me. To the one person who said they were going to help us move, didn't even bother to show up. They can F off.
Same to you, buddy.
I'll just say, join us tonight for Smoke Signals.
Ditto.
It'll be a. I thought I was talking.
No.
Sorry. Oh my.
I'm already pretty toasted right now. So.
Steve is Buzz Lightweight in Weed Story.
No, I'm not lightweight. New chocolate today.
We heard about Steve falling in the theater, scaring
boy.
everyone who went to see Jeepers Creepers.
Well, that's good. So.
As it made him think they were seeing the Blob from the 1950s.
Oh, shit.
It scared them all. They're like, oh my God, the Blob's back.
Oh shit.
And Steve did not get laid, and sorry to hear that.
I literally blocked the whole aisle.
Yeah.
Nobody could get it until I scooted out of the way.
Poor Steve. All right, you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. So long, everybody. The Blob.